Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
She did not arrive with flashing lights, a crowded motorcade, or a dramatic announcement. There was no grand entrance, no raised voice, no attempt to draw attention. And yet, the moment Zhao Lusi stepped into Macau International Airport, everything changed. In a space usually defined by rushing footsteps and passing faces, time seemed to slow down. Fans froze. Phones trembled in hands. Conversations faded into silence. What shocked people was not something explosive or scandalous. It was something far more unexpected. It was how quietly powerful the moment felt. Dressed in simple tones, moving at an unhurried pace, Zhao Lusi appeared almost untouched by the noise of fame surrounding her. And that was exactly what made the scene unforgettable. Within minutes, images spread across social media, not because something dramatic had happened, but because something deeply human had unfolded. People began asking the same question again and again. How could such an ordinary arrival create such an extraordinary reaction? What exactly happened at that airport that left so many fans stunned, emotional, and unable to look away? To understand why this moment captured millions of hearts, we have to look beyond the surface and step into the silence that followed her arrival. Zhao Lusi arrived in Macau in a way that felt strikingly personal. She wore a clean white top layered beneath a soft gray cardigan, a combination that carried no sense of performance, only calm. A face mask covered part of her expression, yet it could not conceal the warmth that has long defined her public image. Her steps were measured, unhurried, as she gently pulled her suitcase through the arrival hall. There was no sense of urgency, no attempt to rush past the crowd. Instead, she moved with the quiet confidence of someone who knows who she is, even when the world is watching. Around her, the airport was decorated with colorful fruit-themed displays. Reds, yellows, and greens blended together, creating an unexpectedly gentle backdrop. Many fans believed these decorations were not random at all, but a subtle expression of welcome, carefully prepared by supporters who wanted her to feel at home the moment she arrived. For the fans waiting there, this was not just a celebrity sighting. It felt like a rare crossing between fiction and reality. Zhao Lusi is someone audiences have watched grow on screen, laughing, crying, falling in love, and enduring heartbreak through countless characters. Seeing her in person, so close and yet so quietly distant, created an emotional contrast that words could barely capture. There were no screams or chaotic scenes. Instead, there was a collective stillness, as if everyone instinctively understood that this was a moment to be felt, rather than interrupted. Some fans later described the atmosphere as gentle but overwhelming, a mix of excitement and restraint that made the encounter even more meaningful. Her appearance in Macau was not without reason. She was announced as the first special guest for Dylan Wang's D-Party concert, scheduled to take place on the 17th of January 2026 at the Galaxy Arena. The news alone was enough to ignite discussions across the fan community. Two well-known figures, each carrying a strong emotional connection with audiences, were about to share the same space. Even though they have never officially collaborated in a major drama, the idea of Zhao Lusi appearing at this concert added a layer of anticipation that went beyond music. Fans began imagining what the night might hold. Would there be a brief conversation on stage, a shared smile, or a moment of spontaneous interaction? Or would her presence simply serve as a quiet gesture of support, symbolizing friendship and mutual respect within the industry? What made this moment particularly powerful was how little was actually shown. There were no bold statements, no confirmed narratives, no attempts to guide public interpretation. Instead, every detail became open to personal reflection. The way she bowed politely, the softness of her clothing, the unspoken interaction between her and the surrounding space, all became part of a collective story shaped by the audience. In a world where entertainment news often relies on shock and exaggeration, this quiet arrival offered something different. It reminded people that connection does not always require noise. Zhao Lusi's journey has never been without pressure. From rising popularity to constant public scrutiny, she has navigated an industry that demands both perfection and vulnerability. Her appearance at the airport reflected that balance. She did not arrive as a distant star separated from reality, nor as someone seeking sympathy. She arrived simply as herself, a young actress continuing a long journey, carrying both success and responsibility with grace. That authenticity resonated deeply with viewers who are increasingly drawn to sincerity over spectacle. As the concert date approaches, the atmosphere in Macau continues to build. The Galaxy Arena is expected to fill with light, sound, and celebration. Yet for many fans, the most meaningful moment has already passed. It happened quietly in an airport hall when Zhao Lusi stepped forward without ceremony and reminded everyone that sometimes the strongest emotions are born from simplicity. A suitcase rolling across the floor, a calm expression behind a mask, and a presence that needed no announcement were enough to leave a lasting impression. If you have stayed with us until this moment, thank you for sharing this quiet yet powerful story. Moments like these remind us why we continue to watch, listen, and feel alongside the artists we admire. If you enjoyed this kind of thoughtful storytelling and want to stay connected with more updates, reflections, and behind-the-scenes moments from the world of entertainment, we invite you to subscribe to Update X24RH. Your support helps us bring you stories that go beyond headlines and focus on the emotions that truly matter. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again in our